next book, excuse me, is the handmade watercolor book. I don't have too many positive things to say about this book. I think the thing that really got me was the look. It's fashionable. I just feel like it looks really nice on the outside, and the deckled edge. Um, I like this really jagged, messed up edges gives it to me. It gives it a really nice look. When I was deciding whether I was going to buy this or not, I couldn't really find anything on the web about it. There was no videos. I couldn't even find this book itself. So I kind of went into it blind. I should have listened to my gut feeling, because when I opened the book, I felt like the paper was really like it was like tissue. I felt like it was a napkin, basically like this. I compare it to a napkin. It doesn't even give any information on the type of paper it is. It just says it's handmade. It's archival quality, acid free, 100% cotton fiber. So yeah, I kind of don't really know much about it. And I'm going to show you one of the reasons why I despise this paper is because my brush is loaded. It's loaded with paint. If I drop it down, you're gonna see it splatter. And really, this paper really sucks the water and the pigment out of your brush. Like it's ridiculous. So that's one reason why I don't like this paper or this book in general. Messing around with it, I picked up a few ways you can go at it. You can spray it with the regular mist bottle until it's wet, because applying wet on wet technique with a brush is it's going to take forever. Like if you see that, it's just wet right there. But going in and with the spray bottle and misting it, and then going in with your wet and wet, really allows you to move the paint around. But it's really limited to brush strokes. You can see the different strokes in there. And another negative thing that I really wouldn't recommend this book is mixing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to mix colors in on the page. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some cerulean, and it doesn't do it. It just doesn't do the job. You can see the original paint, right there, and it just. Sorry about that cutout. Another way I noticed that worked a lot better than misting the page is if you have a water brush. This is the Pentel Aquash. Water brushes usually have a reservoir, or like a cartridge, I guess you could keep the water in, and the reason why I feel like it works so well on this paper is because you can keep the brush wet at all times. And this is really the only way I'll use this book is to sketch and with my aquash. Other than that, I don't use this book for anything really. And yeah, the aquash works really well, although it did suck up the color really really fast. But you can go in there and still move the pigment around, so long as you keep the tip wet enough to get the job done. Other than that, I wouldn't really recommend buying this journal. It was going for about $18, and honestly, I kind of just I treat it like it's garbage. I was trying to get something serious done here. Wasn't really happy with the outcome. So I decided, you know what, I'm still gonna use it, but not like the way I use my other journals. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't recommend it for anything really, but like maybe tissue paper or toilet paper, I don't know. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting this, unless I'm using it wrong, which I really don't know if I'm using it correctly or if there's some technique to it, but unless you know how to use this book, I wouldn't get it for anything unless you really like a challenge. And that's really challenging for a sketch. But yeah, I don't really like this. Kind of wasted my money. But other than that, I give this a 1 out of 5. 1 only because I mean I do really like the design, but as far as getting the job done, it does not get the job done.